The reason why I became so popular is probably because I became 4 times world champion. It was in 4 disciplines: speed, middle distance, long distance, and extreme long distance. I still do it. I still race all disciplines. Do not forget that Belgium is the basic country where pigeon sport started. When you are good in Belgium, I mean, you have big possibilities to be also good at the rest of the world. When our birds from here go abroad, they succeed. Maybe another reason is that the position, of course, I am in the east of Belgium, and that's not always the best position, which I do not want to use as an excuse, but sometimes I use it as an advantage, because when you don't get the super position, your bird needs to be maybe more clever or find more the good direction. And maybe that's also part of the reason that the birds succeed in other, because they had difficulties in Belgium to succeed. And then in the rest of the world, when they have their races which are more difficult, they also succeed in these countries. I'm almost 65 now, and I had never a day without pigeons. But I'm racing all disciplines. And to be honest, these disciplines are with 4 different bloodlines. So for example, for speed, I'm using my speed line, which is based on 𝗿𝗏𝗏, the white pigeon. For middle distance, I'm using my 𝗏𝗏𝗏 bloodline based on Napoleon, the basic bloodline, Janssen, Jan Gondelaars, that's a real basic from that bloodline. And then for long distance, I have my 𝗏𝗏𝗏, the bird that won first international Narbonne. And for extreme long distance, I have my grizzle bloodline, which comes back from the old grizzle bloodline from my father-in-law, Thomas Peters. That is the basic of my pigeon loft at the moment. Through these years, I had several times auctioned. People say, oh, Jos Thoné, he sells again his birds and the next year he's champion. I think pigeon sport are 2 things. It's the breeding and it's the racing. If you don't handle the breeding well, you will never race very good. I always try to look for the good pigeon and to breed the good pigeon. So even if I had an auction, afterwards I came back very quickly. But this time the auction is different. So what I decided this time, to sell only my complete racing team. So the racing team from Jos Thoné, but all the birds, all my old good racers, the yearling racers, and even the young birds. I keep this time my breeders. Why? Because I'm racing together with my sons, with Xavier and Maxime. Both of them, they love a lot the one-loft races. And these last years we are really successful in the one-loft races, because what we had, by coincidence, we combined the speed line from 𝗿𝗏𝗏𝗏 with the long-distance bloodline, and we seem to be very good in one-loft. My 2 sons have also a loft, which of course I am the manager also from these birds, but that's completely based on long-distance pigeons. These days, everything is more specialized. So like I used to do everything racing speed, middle distance, long, that is not modern anymore. Modern is focus on something. I want to focus completely now racing on the long distance. In this auction, there are of course a few fantastic birds, like Olympic Paula, candidate for the Olympiad, all round. Fantastic bird. Not only she is the sister from Nino, the bird that won already first national Argenton from about 23,000 birds, coming down from that golden pair, that golden breeding pair. Then another pigeon which is a fantastic story, that is the daughter from Remco with Nina. Nina, that was the hen that won a few years ago first national Bourges from almost 40,000 pigeons. A very fast race it was, but very strange. The year after, it was a very hard Bourges race, and her son won the first national in zone, but very early national. And now I have a hen that won about 25 times first prize, including doubles of course, but a super hen, Olympiad bird as well. Her name is Olympic Nina, direct daughter from Nina with Remco. And then of course that Kirin bird, which is coming again from that golden pair, but she was 11th KBDB ace pigeon grand middle distance. We do not just want to sell a pigeon. No, we want that people are happy with these pigeons. And we always stand behind what we are selling. So we are not worried about what the price will be for the pigeon. The people that buy that pigeon need to be happy like they used to be before.